Outside, take a walk, but it's springtime. Ooh, it's berry season. So blueberries, cherries are starting to come. I mean, how lucky are we? Right. Okay. And so let's just begin our yoga. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. All right. Oops. My camera's tilted up. Let me tilt it back down. Mm. And let's arrive in our space on this nice day. Yeah. Okay. So let's start with shaking and be aware, become aware of your ujjayi breath. That's like that breath that slides up and down the back of your throat. Yeah. And just shake the head, shake the body. Yeah. Blink the eyes. Actually, close your eyes and still continue to shake and notice how you're feeling and notice your body. And, you know, notice how if there's any aches or pains, or if you feel different, or if you feel exhilarated today, just notice. And then relax. You can keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands down onto your lap with the palms up. Yeah, good. And we're going to start class today with the sound 3 times of this Om. And so Om is the primordial sound it basically connects. So you'll feel the vibration coming from your pelvic floor all the way up through the top of your head as you say the 3 syllables A, U, Aum. Yeah. And you're basically raising your vibrational energy and connecting. It's almost like you're connecting, like you're the router and you're connecting to the higher power, the divine, God, Mother Nature, whatever it is for you that's higher and beyond you, your ego, your body, your mind, right? There's so much energy happening in this universe. So connect. Let's connect with that. Good. Well, let's take a deep breath in and sigh it out for now. It's a cleansing breath. And take another big deep breath in and breathe out with the sounds of Om, just nice and long. Om. Relax. And take another big breath in through the nose and breathe out with Om. Om. Notice any vibrations in your body. Yeah. And one more breath in. Om. Relax the breath, breathing in and out of the nose. Now we'll take a few breaths here, just through the nose. And we're gonna take a breath in, and as you breathe in, bring your awareness to your navel and feel your belly button, your navel rise up, and your throat. As you breathe out, bring your awareness to your throat. And as you breathe out, yeah. So breathing in, awareness on the navel. Breathing out, awareness on the throat. And again, Ujjayi breath, if you have that in your practice. Yeah, just that sound of ocean waves in your head. So continue on breathing in for the count of 4 or 5, and then hold, pause at the top. And then with awareness on the throat, breathe out, hearing that Ujjayi sound. Ujjayi both in and out. Pausing at the top as long as it's comfortable. And then releasing the breath. Maybe a little smile on the face. We have arrived at this beautiful practice we call yoga. Centering ourselves. Yes. Filling ourselves with prana energy, our life force energy, waking it up. And then no hurry, just the next time that you breathe out fully, relax the breath. Keeping the eyes closed now. Just bring your hands on top of each other and lay them onto your chest. Yes. Good. Yes. And then just feel surrounded by unconditional love. And know and feel that all of your needs, yes, will be fulfilled. And then just surrender the rest. Let something higher take over. And now when you're feeling ready and complete, relax your hands back down onto your lap. Good. You can feel free to keep your eyes closed and we'll start to move the body. Yes, into our asana practice. So take a nice big breath in. So if you want to open your eyes, fine. If you want to keep them closed, fine. Taking a breath in. And as you exhale, let your chin drop towards your chest. Feel that stretch. Relax your shoulders down. Relax your shoulder blades. And then on an inhale breath, roll your head over to one side and up. And over to the other side and down. You know, we move and stretch and just continue on at your own pace, following your breath, your companion of Ujjayi breath, if you have that with you. Yeah. And this area, our neck, is one of the most important areas to stretch and move, if you can, each and every day. Next time the head comes forward, pause and reverse, opposite direction. So yes, we want to open those channels between the head and the rest of the body, between the brain and the body, mind and the body. Even though the mind is not in our head, our mind is all around us and inside. Next time the head comes forward, pause. Wiggle your toes, press down into your feet, slowly lift your head back up. Yeah. So as a physical body, right, we think our thoughts are in our head, right? But they're not. They're not tangible. They're not brain matter. They're not blood. They're just thoughts, right? And the nature of the human is to have these thoughts for protection, right? To keep us moving, to keep us on task. And the nature of the mind and the human body is we take, sometimes, most of the time, we take that overboard, right? We start to think of something and then it becomes greater and then it becomes greater. And now your thoughts are, and just know that they're not in your head. So they're not really reality. And so when you have a thought that you get hooked onto, don't fight it, because the more you fight it, the more you resist it persists. So just make it really big. like exaggerate it, we were just talking about, theater and movies, right? Just exaggerate it like it's a motion picture. And then you'll find that it'll just go away, and you'll sort of sometimes chuckle at it because it's like, oh my God, I was just like so, use so much energy to think that. And it's just the silliest thing. Anyway, I just got off on a tangent here. Okay, relax your arms down alongside your body. On an inhale breath, lift one shoulder up. And exhale, release it down. Inhale, lift the other shoulder up. And release it down. Good. And then press into your feet to inhale, both shoulders up. Stretch your spine. And relax. And now we're going to row our boat. So rolling the shoulders. So really most of the motion is coming from the shoulders. And the arms are just coming along. So notice how your shoulders feel. I remember when we started, our yoga together, that my shoulders were always stiff, even every time we did this. And then let's row backwards. Yeah. And now I find that they feel pretty good every day. And that's because we do this regularly. Yeah. I don't know about you. You can always share things with me. Just email me, share experiences and whatever. And relax. Go and shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. Good. All right. All right, so we're gonna bring our hands, keep them alongside our body, turn the palms out. Inhale, just really nicely, gently, with bent elbows, bring your arms up and interlace them on top of your head, and just lightly land them onto your head. Good. We're gonna just lengthen and straighten the spine, work on our little posture here. So on an inhale breath, see if you can push your head into your hands, not your hands into your head. Yeah, and feel how you get that nice posture. Spine is nice and erect. And then exhale, just let it go, right? And then inhale again. See if you can gently push your head into your hands. Yeah. And keeping that posture, float your hands up off your head. And then relax your shoulders and slowly let your arms float down. So feeling that nice elevated heart, right? Yeah, work on posture as much as you can because, that avoids the rounding of that upper back. And then it helps us to get functional breath with every single breath we take. If we're slumped forward, every breath is shallow. If we have that posture, every breath we take is going deeper naturally. Yeah, good. Okay, let's bring our palms together. It's a little chilly today, so let's make some heat. Yeah. So rubbing your hands together. Yeah. Some heat. Bringing the flame up a little higher. And maybe even higher. Yeah, and relax. Relax the hands back down. Close the eyes and notice if you feel tingling in your hands and your palms. Yeah, that's getting your energy moving. That's extending your energy out from your body into space around you. Yeah, good. Kind of cool. And then open the eyes, relax the hands down. Yeah, good. All right. And then relax the arms down again alongside the body and turn your palms out. Again, on an inhale breath, this time we're going to reach our arms out and up. It's basically coming into a tall mountain here. Good. And then we're going to stretch the right arm up a little higher and stretch the left arm up. Just make this feel good. And using your feet as you stretch up, press into the right foot as you reach the right arm up. Press into the left foot as you reach the left arm up. And relax. Good. And bringing your arms into a cactus pose now. Palms are forward. Relax the shoulders down. Yeah, good. And then reach your arms back like you want to touch the back of your hands onto the back wall. Lift the chin up slightly. Yeah. Close your eyes. Good. And just feel the opening of the heart. expansion of your heart. Good. And then open the eyes and relax. So whenever we can have the opportunity to drop from our head to our heart, if we lead with our heart, if we approach somebody with our heart, if we speak to somebody with our heart, there would be peace on earth, complete peace on earth, right? It's when everything goes up into the ego, right, that it gets mucked up sometimes. So if you find yourself, feeling that, I can't believe you believe that, I can't believe you did it, just don't say anything. And see if you can that's a little thing, is just take a breath in, exhale, drop into your heart, and then speak. Yeah, see the difference. Yeah, it's a practice for sure. Relax the arms down again. Press down into your feet and reach your arms to either side. Good. Spread your fingers wide. Lift them up and down and up and down. Check in with your shoulders. See if your shoulders are hiked up while you're doing this, and see if you can relax your shoulders down. Good. The next time that the hands come up, pause and rotate the fingers forward and back. Again, taking that motion just to where your range of motion is comfortable, feeling the rotation from all the way up to the shoulders here. Yeah. And then fingers back up, and now press your palms to either side of the room. And again, this is igniting energy for your internal organs to wake them up a little bit, have them, if they're sluggish, start working for you. Yeah, good. Smile on the face. I know our arms have been up here for a little bit. See if you can relax the shoulders. Press, press, press. And then relax the arms. And then slowly, with relaxed shoulders, just let the arms float down. Excuse me. And relax. Good. Shake it out. Move the shoulders. Just get nice and loose. Yeah. Good. All right. Now we're going to bring one hand on top of the other. Elbows out to the side. Hands are not on your chest. They're a little bit away from your chest. Find that nice posture, right? The book, your hands above your head. And then very easily just start to turn at your waist side to side. Just starting to massage the spine, your internal organs. And again, smile on the face. Yeah. I just did a meditation this weekend, and it was like, find the pain in your body and just smile. Put a smile there. Yeah. And breathe. Good. But you shouldn't be in any pain here. And then come back to center. Separate your hands, relax your shoulders if they took up some tension, and then just pump your elbows back. And if it's not feeling comfortable for you, try maybe lowering the elbows a little bit. Yeah. Good. And you can do it slow if you feel like doing it a little quicker, if that feels okay on your shoulders. Just opening up that chest, that heart chakra. The next few years, we're gonna, again, just focus on the heart, drop into the heart. And now I'm not saying that relax. I'm not saying that literally. I mean, it happens to be where your heart is, where the heart chakra is, probably not that's by design. Yeah. But, it's just hard to, that's what people say, the heart is about love. And it's impossible to define what love is. And again, in our ego mind, we're trying to define the love. Like, you don't love me enough. I love you more than you. And then what does that create? We just need to stop trying to define love and just feel it, right? And then you can't go wrong. Yeah, good. Okay. So scooting forward into our chairs, take a nice big breath in, lift that beautiful heart. And as you exhale, relax the body, drop the head. Yeah, good. Press into your feet to lift the heart, lift the head, slide the hands up, reach the elbows back. And exhale, slide the hands forward, drop your head. Keep your head dropped, just relax your shoulders, and just rock your head side to side. Yeah. Notice the neck, if that feels good. Yeah. Good. And then bring your head back to center. Press down into your feet to lift the body back up and the head back up. Good. Relax the arms down now. A little bit more stretch for the spine, but very gentle. We're going to inhale, reach the right arm up and just lean over. And then drop the right arm and go to the other side. Yeah, so keeping your nice posture. Again, no pushing, no straining, just rocking side to side. Again, that gentle motion, so good for our spine, our body. Yeah. If you've lost your Ujjayi companion, you can bring it back. Yeah. And just a couple more. Doesn't take much to get the prana energy in our body moving. Yeah. And then relax, both arms down. Good. Shake it out. Good. All right. And take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, now we're going to hinge forward at our hips. And we're just going to lay our belly onto our thighs. Look down at the floor. Yeah, good. And feel free to bring one elbow and the other elbow onto your knees. Yeah, good. And take a nice big breath in. Exhale it out. Let your spine relax down. Good. And then on an inhale breath, see if you can just gently drag your arms back towards your thighs. So you're pressing into your thigh, that thigh muscle, right? And then just lifting the heart, lifting the head, just coming into a little baby cobra. And you're on the floor. This is your forearms are on the floor and you're just coming up. That's a nice stretch for the spine, your low back, yeah, middle back. Good. And then exhale, relax, bring the head back down. Good. And then bringing one hand back to your thigh, the other hand back to your thigh. And press down into your feet and slowly bring your body back up. All right. We're going to do a little strengthening, core strengthening with our lower body before we stand up. So take this to where you can, if you have a chair where you can sort of hold on to the frame, that can be helpful for some leverage. But we're going to extend the right heel out and the left heel. Yeah. And if the chair is bothering you under your thighs, just sort of scooch around and make it comfortable, but make sure that you're still grounded into your chair. Yeah, good. And then holding on to something, I mean, you can, have your hands on your thighs, but holding on to something for leverage. And as you're pulling up on your chair, lift the right heel up off the floor. Tuck your low belly in. And then release it down. And then lift your left heel up, foot up. And if that's not working for you, if that's feeling like too much strain, just make the intention to lift the leg up and it's just as good, right? Yeah, so either lift the intention or actually lifting and release and other leg. Now, if you're feeling strain in your low back here, try to tuck that area about 3 inches below your navel. Just try to tuck that back. Yeah, and breathe, right? And left and right. Yeah, nice posture here. The upper body is nice and engaged. It's not just, doing nothing. Yeah. And notice if you start feeling your thighs, hip flexors, this is good for that hip flexor strength. Good. And then take a break. Bring your feet back to next to each other. Good. And just do a little butterfly. Yeah. All right. Last one here. A little bit of a challenge. Same thing. We're going to extend both legs out. Good. Grab onto your chair, your leverage. And then again, lift right leg and left leg. And then if it's available to you, both legs. I can't do that, but I'm making the intention to lift both legs up. Yeah. You got it. You got it. You got it. And release. Good job. Good practice for us. You can do a lot of strength training in a chair. Like people think of a chair as that's for wimps. That's not for me. I want to just And they're really great props. Okay, so let's make our way to a stand. Yeah. So sliding your heels back, actually slide your heels back as far as you can for now, but make sure that keep them on the floor. And then lift the heart, press the heels, and feel the stretch in your Achilles tendon, in your calf muscles. Yeah, good. And then release. Good. And now scoot your heels a little bit more forward. You don't want your knees not stacked. Or bring one foot a little bit in front of the other in a tandem to stand, right? And then you're going to hinge forward. You're at the front of your chair, hinging forward. Head stays above the shoulders, not dropped, right? Take a breath in, exhale it out. And on this big inhale breath, lean forward a little more, press into your feet and make your way to a stand. Good. Make sure that you have space around your chair cleared out, nothing you can trip on, because we're gonna take a little walk in a little bit. Yeah. So you can keep your chair there for now. If you need to slide it forward or out to the side, we're gonna just start a little march here. Right. Let's nice tall posture. Let's start a march. Yeah. And I want you to just feel the weight shift from left to right, from left to right. Yeah, or right to left. Yeah, as you march. And now lifting the knees up a little higher. Notice that weight shift from side of the body, other side of the body, but try to keep the upper body, as nice and engaged. Yes, right. And if you have a little bit more to lift the knee, good. And then adding the arms can help to lighten the load in the legs. Yeah. Just noticing one side and the other, noticing the weight shift. Good. And slowly come back down. Good. And come to Tadasana. So feet a little bit wider apart so that you feel grounded. There's your grounding. Remember yesterday in the email, I talked about having a foundation, and anything that we build, like a building, right? It's all about the foundation. And if the foundation is not stable, what happens to the building? Cracks, maybe even falls over. Yeah, so we need that foundation, right? And the foundation is not just about the feet, right? It's about the whole body, engaging your kneecaps, tucking your tailbone, shoulders back and down, with palms forward. That helps to keep your shoulders not rolling forward. Yeah, belly tucked in slightly, chin back, so head's right above the shoulders. Yeah, just feel that strength, right? And that strength is all the way through your body, not just your feet. When your joints are stacked, your foundation is solid. Yeah, good. Okay, so we're going to take a little walk here with our nice, actually, we're going to take a little run first. So take a breath in, exhale it out. We're going to get our heart rate going a little bit. So now we're going to start to do a little jog, little happy feet. And so you can just lift the heels if that's feeling what you want to do today. You can run a little faster, little happy feet. You can come forward and back. Yeah, if that feels good. Walking back is a really great balance challenge for our vestibular system. Yeah, our body doesn't like to go backwards. It's uncomfortable unless we get used to it, right? And say, it's okay. I know where I am in space. Yeah. And see if you can get a little happier with your feet. Yeah. Taking a little run on this gray, chilly, beautiful morning. Good. Now you feel your glutes kicking in. Yeah. And making sure that you can breathe easily. Not challenge, breathe through your nose. And when you can't breathe through your nose anymore, that means you need to slow down. And let's all slow down now. And And come back to your mountain pose. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're going to take a little walk around our chair. So have your chair available here. Yeah. Good. I need to move it back just a little. Okay. So we're going to lead with heel toe. It's challenging because we're going to making a tight circle around our chair and try to stay as stable and comfortable as possible. So you can turn to one side, whatever that side is for you. And I want you to concentrate on leading heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. It's subtle, but it's really important, and keeping that posture nice and tall. So just start with, taking a little walk, heel toe, looking straight ahead if you can. Yeah. And just taking a little walk, nice and controlled. I know it's a tight turn. That's the challenge. Heel toe. And coming back to center, back to your chair. And we're going to do the other side. So facing the opposite side, and just start to take a walk around your chair, nice and slow, mindful. And nice posture. Heel strikes first, then the toe, whole foot. Yeah. And then coming back to the back of your chair. Yeah. The minute you stop paying attention, there it goes. All right. Standing into Tadasana. Now I want you to feel your whole foot. So rocking the foot forward and out to the sides and the heel and the instep. Yeah. So as if you want to make an imprint of the outside of your shoe on the floor. So I want you to feel the whole foot. So many of us, I found out that I'm not using the outsides of my feet very much because I have a high arch, and when I step down, my feet go in. So just feeling that whole foot. All right, and now we're going to take that walk again. We're going to come to the side and a little bit faster if you feel comfortable and safe doing that. And just taking a walk around your chair. You can use your arms. It's nice to use your arms when you're walking because, again, that helps to keep us upright. That helps take the load off, and come back to the back of your chair and just take a walk opposite direction. We're getting our walk in today. I had to walk a dog at 6 o'clock in the morning in the misty rain. And it was like, it's so beautiful out. It's just about perspective, right? And shake it out. Okay. So now we're going to come to the side of our chair, either side, whatever side is comfortable for you. We're going to start with holding on to the hand. So this is a little bit of a balance, stability challenge for us. But again, get that nice foundation. That mountain pose is your foundation. Yeah, good. So, because when we're attempting to do anything and we're, our posture is not there, it's just so much more exhausting, right? And it makes us more vulnerable to slip up and maybe trip and fall. So we're not going to do that. Nice tall spine. Good. Shifting the weight to the inside leg. Again, engaging that inside kneecap. Yes, so nice. You feel your thigh, you feel your glute muscle. That's your foundation, because we're going to move the foundation a little bit. And that's all about that architecture of the foundation, is if there's any shift in a building with wind, it's going to be able to keep it upright. Yeah, same with our body. Good. And now we're going to bring our outside toe forward and then bring it out to the side, keeping your body straight. And then squeeze your glutes to bring it back, and then back to center. So you got that pattern, right? So we don't want to lean at all. We want to try to keep our body upright. Yeah, nice tall posture, toe forward, to the side, to the back, squeezing the glutes, and center. Forward, to the side, back, and center. Now let's see if you can either bring a finger or your hand on your waist. Try to control, same thing, right? Forward, to the side, back, center. A little more challenging. Forward, squeeze the glutes. Yes. Yeah. Nice, strong standing leg. Forward, to the side, back, and center. Good. Shake it out. Ready. Yeah. So anyway, these practices, challenging the body, going different ways, helps with the foundation. Meditation practice that we'll do at the end helps with that foundation, and any kind of spiritual practice, because what's going on in the world right now is just like not easy to deal with sometimes. But if we know something bigger, greater out there is taking care of it all, and our needs will be met, and everything will be okay. Sometimes it doesn't feel that way, many times, but just having that faith is a really great base for to add on to that strong foundation. Now we're going to do basically stay on the side, right? Let's shift that weight to the inside leg. Let's bring the body forward. So yes, the leg forward. And now instead of stepping, we're just going to make a quick half circle with that foot. So nice tall spine, and then toe forward, and then back and forward. And again, try not to move your upper body. This is just happening with your low body. Yeah, feel the glutes, engage, forward and back and center. All right, now if that was a little challenging for you, you can try that again. If you want to do hands on your waist, that's a big challenge. Maybe even just a finger. That's a really decent challenge for sure. Yeah, so any of the three. Nice tall spine, shift the weight, toe forward, nice control, and back, and forward, and back, and forward, using your whole foot, toes included. Yeah, nice lifting of the heart. And one more, you got it. And back, yay, and back to center. Shake it out. Let's go to the other side so we have a even foundation. Yeah. All right, so same thing on this side. So shake it out. Good. All right, find your mountain. Let's shift the weight into the inside leg. Again, squeeze the glute, kneecap lifts. Nice foundation there, nice strength. Good. You're going to start with holding on. Toe forward, outside toe, to the side, back. Squeeze that glute when it goes back, and center, and forward, and to the side, and back, and center. Try to keep the body upright, not tipping the body to the side, and center. One more, forward, the side. Squeeze that glute, and center. So we want to make our body as strong as possible so we don't have to use our hands, right? Because when we're walking, we won't have the ability to hold on to something to keep us from falling. We want the body to know the strength. We want the brain to say, oh, I remember this feeling. All right, so either finger maybe or hands on waist. Here, find your mountain pose. Get yourself set up. Shift the weight. Engage that standing leg. Forward, to the side, back, center, forward, side. That's too much for you with hands on waist. You can always touch a finger down. Yeah, or hold on. Back. One more. And forward, to the side, back, and center. Ooh, that last one was a little yeah, that's challenging. Okay, last round here, we're just going to do the sweep of the hands. Good. Starting with holding on. Nice tall spine. Shift the weight. Notice in your brain how that feels. I'm not standing on both legs equally. I'm now just standing on one. How does that feel? Let the brain remember. Yeah. Bring the toe forward. And then sweep it back. Nice tall spine. Forward. Try to keep the upper body as still as possible. Forward and back. Forward and back. One more. Forward and back. And center. Shake it out. Good. All right. And finally, same thing, but if you want to challenge with a finger, start with on waist, and you can always drop down to the chair. Nice tall spine. Good. All right, and then we're all going to try out for the Colorado Ballet when this is done. Anyway, shift the weight. Got that? Got your foundation, toe forward and sweep back. Squeeze those glutes. Use those big glute muscles that we sit on. Yes, forward and back. And forward and back. 2 more. Forward and back. Forward and back. Noticing how it's getting and shake it out. It's a little more challenging as the body starts to fatigue a little bit. And that's the practicing, that's where the practice comes in. And each time you can do it longer and longer, right? Because the muscles are getting stronger and stronger. Yeah, good. All right, you can back to the back of your chair. I'm gonna that chair out to the side. Good. All right, let's loosen our knees, come to a little wider stance. Might feel nice to do our side to side, right? So make sure that you have, again, space so you don't hit your hands. And then we're just gonna rock the body side to side. My favorite. Inhale and exhale. And relax. Come back to center, shoulders back and down. Now we're gonna exhale the opposite side. So remember which side you were exhaling. And you're gonna inhale the opposite side now. Exhale the opposite side. So if it's feeling like familiar, you might still be doing the same side. If you can't figure it out, don't worry about it. Just do a lot of big pause. Yeah, getting out all the tension, letting the body loose. Yeah, letting all those thoughts just release. You're laughing at them. Last one. And come back to center. Good. Bringing yourself back to your mountain pose. Shoulders back and down. Yeah. Pressing down into your feet. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. We're going to interlace the hands above the head. We're going to flip the palms up, and we're going to press into the feet to reach your arms up. Notice what's going on in your rib cage, your low rib cage. See if the ribs are poking out and your back is arched. See if you can draw your rib cage back. Keep your arms in line with your ears. To do that, maybe you'll need to bend your elbows a little bit. Good. Take a nice big breath in. Press the palms up. Exhale. With the palms still up, let the hands float down to the head. Okay. So this is new. We haven't done this before, but just easy. Good. And now on an inhale breath, you're going to reach the palms up and lean over to the right. As you reach, your palms are up. Good. And now if it's available to you, lift the right heel up. The way you're bending, lift the right heel up slightly. Feel that big stretch on the left side of the body, all the way down to the outside of the left foot. Yeah. And then exhale, release the heel, bring the body back forward, drop the hands to the head. Good. Now opposite side. On an inhale breath, lean to the left, reach the palms up, lift the left heel up. If that's available, you can keep the left heel down. It's just slight lift. Good. Stretching that right side. Exhale, release the heel, bring the hands down to the head, body straight. And one more time, press the hands up, press into your feet and your toes, grounding yourself, finding that foundation as you're reaching up. Good. And then as if there's a little windstorm here, soften the knees and start to rock the body side to side, as if the building's rocking side to side. Press into your feet like they're glued to the earth. Yeah. And just notice that strong foundation. Good. And then come back to center. Relax the hands, let them float down. Once they get towards the top of the head, just separate the hands and let the arm relax the shoulders as the arms float down. Good. And roll it out. Good. And shake it out. Good. All right. And we're going to come to, let's see, time is flying. Yeah, we're gonna come to a wide stance. Good. A little bit wider than our side to side. Lift the right toes up. Let's come into warrior two. And toes down. Check in with your right toes. See if they're on an angle forward and see if they can be straight out to the side. And the back foot, the right heel is in line with it. See if the toe is either forward or you can angle it in slightly. You can experiment to see what feels better for your foundation. And then soften that right knee, reaching that right thigh back and stretch the arms out. So feel the lower body. If you're feeling a little precarious, just try to modify then. Maybe shorten your stance. Take some time, right? Maybe that angled in toe doesn't feel good. Maybe it feels better forward. Decide what feels like steady, right? Strong. And then turn your head and look over that right finger. So stretching your left arms out to the side, your right arm forward into a T, both arms. Good. Gazing over that right middle finger. Take a breath in, exhale it out. See if you can relax your shoulders back and down. Experiment with maybe tucking the tailbone or the hips forward slightly. See if that feels like stronger foundation. And if you're feeling strong, feel free to soften your gaze. Look through your eyelashes or even close your eyes. Once you close your eyes, you might feel a wobble. But again, that building, the upper building is wobbling, but the foundation is strong. So you will not, crash over. You will not fall down. Yeah. It's all those inner core muscles coming from the earth up your body and stabilizing you. Yeah. It's a little fun experiment. And then open the eyes. Release the arms down. Just relax the shoulders. Relax. Turn the head back forward. Press into your right foot to straighten the right knee. Keep a soft bend. Lift the toes up slightly and pivot them in. Now we're going to go right over to the other side, but if you need to come in with your legs and then back out, feel free. So set your foundation up on this side, right? Heel in line with the middle of the back foot. Yeah, soft bend in that left knee, but the knee's right above that heel. So lay that foot out straight to the side, not turned in if possible. Yeah, good. All right. And then maybe that right toe, or you can experiment with turning it in slightly or straight forward. Good. Find your legs, find your foundation. Good. Tuck your tailbone forward. Stretch your arms out. Turn your gaze, look over the left finger. Find your breath. Nice long, slow, deep breath here. Reach that back arm. Don't let the back arm come forward. That right arm, keep it back in line with the left. Good. Take a breath in, exhale, relax your shoulders. Yeah, good. And then soften the gaze, look through your eyelashes. If it's available to you, if you're feeling a strong, steady foundation, you can close your eyes. Experiment with that. You can always open them. Yeah. Feeling that little bit of wobble, knowing that's good, that your foundation is strong. You can handle any wind gusts, hurricanes that come through life. You got it. Yeah. And then slowly open the eyes, take a breath in, and exhale. Just let the arms float down. Relax the shoulders. And bring your head back forward. Good. Press down into your foot, straighten that left knee, lift the left toes up, slowly pivot them forward. Good. And then heel toe, or step your feet back to hip distance apart. And shake it out. Okay. Nice work there, everyone. Building our foundation. Yes. Good. And now let's make our way back to our chairs. Going down to a seat through chair pose. So not quite sitting down yet. So we're going to do a couple chair poses before we sit down. Positioning yourself in front of the seat. Take a breath in Exhale, start to send your hips back. So feet are about hip distance apart. You're sending your hips back. Good. Hands either on your thighs to start with. Good. And see if you can lift your heart and look forward. So your hips are reaching back, right? Just a little bit of a back bend. And then inhale, if you can, reach the arms forward and or up a little bit, keeping the legs where they are, not straightening the knees. Exhale, reach your arms down and back. This is going to get your heart rate up a little bit too. And then drop the arms, keep the legs where they are, reach the arms forward and up. As you exhale, see if you can sit down back a little bit more with your hips, reach your arms down and back. Last one here, you got it. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale, reach the arms. Just keep them coming straight down now, not back. Good. Feel free to grab onto the front of your chair and make your way down as comfortably as possible onto your chair. Yeah, you got it. Okay. Let's bring your hands opposite one on top onto your chest. Close your eyes. Nice, gentle, tall spine. And again, feel the energy that you are surrounded by unconditional love, no conditions. Some big energy out there just loves you for who you are, what you do, no conditions. Yeah. And you are being taken care of. Know that, feel that. And then gently open the eyes. Release the hands down. Yeah. Okay, sometimes it feels like we're not being taken care of. We're scooted forward in our chair, but you know, we are. Release the legs. We're just gonna come to a hip opener here. Just give yourself a little butterfly. I saw the first monarch yesterday. Yes, so big butterfly. Yeah, they're all starting to come out of their little chrysalises. Good. And that's what I think yoga, meditation, spiritual practices do. I always liken it to we're these caterpillars in our chrysalis, and we got this body, mass forming, and the spiritual practices just help us to come out and fly. Yeah, be free. All right, so legs as wide as is comfortable for you. Yeah, good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lean forward. Bring one elbow onto your thigh, and other elbow onto your thigh. And just start to press your legs open. Yeah. So you feel like a stretch. Good. Tuck your belly up, especially if you're starting to feel any strain in your lower back. If tucking your belly up doesn't help, then come up a little bit with your hands. Yeah. Don't want any discomfort in the low back, but this is a nice low back stretch, hip stretch, inner thigh stretch. Yeah, and breathe. So you're just, each time you exhale, see if you can press the legs open just a little bit more, 1/8 of an inch. Yeah. 2 more breaths, big. Find your ujjayi, if that left. And as you exhale, relax the shoulders, let the legs stretch open. Good. All right, and then relax the tension on the legs. Bring one hand, the other hand onto your thigh. Press into your thighs to bring your body straight back up. Good. And then just heel toe your feet. You can rock your feet forward and back, heel toe, just massaging your feet, and relax. And let's get ready for Shavasana. Here we are. It just happened. Good. So getting yourself set up, sliding back in your chair, be comfortable. Just be comfortable. Yes, find a way to be comfortable. Shoulders nice and back and down. I like to have my hands up high up on my thighs. If you're wanting to feel more grounded, if you're feeling still today, out of your mind everywhere, you can bring your hands down onto your thighs. And then close your eyes. Let's take a deep breath in and breathe out with a sigh. Let's take another deep breath in. Bring your awareness to your navel. Hold your breath for as long as is comfortable on your body. And then through your nose, slowly breathe out, bringing your awareness to your throat. Maybe that gentle ujjayi breath. One more time. Two more breaths, just like that. Slow, long. And end of the next breath, just release the breath now. Relax the breath. Feel the body begin to relax completely. Bring a gentle little smile to your face. Feel the shoulders relax. Feel the arms relax. Fingers. Feel the heart smile. Let the hips feel so heavy and grounded. Relax the legs. Relax the toes. Whole body's relaxed now. Take a gentle breath in and simply just let go of all of your efforts. Notice any thoughts. Remember, they are not tangible, real. Just let them float in and float out. Just bring your awareness to your soft breath. Relax with each gentle exhale breath. Gently noticing how it feels to let go of all your efforts. And simply just be in the heart. Where we are most peaceful. Feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. Should you choose now to remain in this relaxed state, but make your way back into this space, just become aware of your body. Start to become aware of your surroundings. Begin to wiggle toes and fingers. Taking a little bit deeper breath. Gently coming back. And then coming back to center. Bringing your hands into prayer position. Resting your hands onto that beautiful heart. Good. Noticing your feet, your foundation. Yes. Know that you are strong. You are stable now. You are grounded. Take a nice big deep breath in. Feel the heart grow. And as you exhale, relax the shoulders and bow your head. We'll close practice simply with this. Beauty is reflected from within. It is not an outer phenomena. Stay inside. When you're feeling ready and complete at your own pace, you gently begin to just slit your eyes open, let the light in just very slowly. And when you're feeling complete, gently, slowly open the eyes all the way. And I thank you all for coming and helping us to build our foundation together. Have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.